So the first thing I want to point out before I get into this unboxing, this box, obviously, as you can see, says Quasi across it. It is also shipped from Quasi Skateboards, 392 Congress Park Drive, Dayton, Ohio. Now with this, I originally ordered this, and it came back on my bank account statement as Quasi Skateboards, and I thought that was a little peculiar because I didn't remember if I had ordered a Quasi board. I buy a lot of stuff. I didn't know if I forgot that I had ordered a board. So I looked into it, and it turns out it was this Gx1000 board, which made me want to do a little research. I didn't know if maybe they were a sister company of Quasi now, if they were, you know, just kind of in cahoots with them, if Quasi owned GX, you know, I didn't know what it was. I read some message boards and did a little research. I couldn't find a lot of definitive stuff regarding GX and Quasi. The most I could find was that apparently Quasi Skateboards is basically trying to help Gx1000 just like put out some boards because there's been a lot of demand for them. So that's kind of cool. I found out a little bit more about Quasi as well, that Quasi is, I guess, a sister company or owned by Alien Workshop, which I didn't know that. But Quasi originally started off as a thing from Alien Workshop known as Mother Collective or the Mother Collective. Didn't last very long. They had to change their name because of some cease and desist, which then brought Quasi Skateboards along, and I had no idea Quasi was a part of Alien Workshop. Alien Workshop is kind of back and kicking now, but I just thought that was kind of cool, a little bit of side piece information that, you know, Quasi is the one that is distributing these boards. So I thought that was kind of cool, you know, that was a little kind of bit of information I didn't know had I not ordered this board. I probably wouldn't have found that out. But, so yeah, if you order one of these boards off the GX1000 shop, like I did, it was GX1000 store or GX1000 shop is where I ordered this board from. So it was directly from their website. It came from Quasi. It came in a Quasi box. It came shipped from the Quasi warehouse. So don't freak out. You're going to get the board you ordered. It is just coming from Quasi. All right. Let's get into it. Let's open this bad boy up. Try not to cut my damn self. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. Alright, so here we have it. Gx1000, the Pablo board, the Spliff board. Now, this board right here, I mean, it's a pretty cool graphic. It's nothing crazy. It's got kind of the GX1000 font. Does come with one of the GX1000 stickers in it as well. So, you know, it is kind of the same font. Most of their boards do just say GX1000 across them in this kind of digital font right here. But I got this one because there were a couple of different graphics I could choose from. I wanted to get an 8.5. That way I could skate it the way I wanted to skate. You know, I skate 8.5s. I wanted to have a board that way when I do the review of this board, I can, you know, give you my fair, honest opinion of how this thing skates. Just looking at it, like when I looked at it online and looking at it now, this shape is awesome. Like, the nose on this thing is damn near square. This shit is sick. Like, the nose on this thing, it just, pow, it's pretty much flat right here for a good, you know, 2 inches maybe. So I love that. I'm really excited to skate this. Just looking at the shape of this thing is awesome. Yeah, I'm super stoked on this. This is going to be a sick board to skate. Now it is fully dipped. As you can see, it is dipped black. Now, I don't personally like dipped boards. It's nothing against dipped boards or anything. I don't know, it's kind of a mental thing. When I look down and I see that same color like right beside my grip tape before it folds under the other side of the board, I don't know, I've just never been a huge fan of dipped boards. I know some companies do dipped boards, like Creature does a lot of, they dip them in black or they dip them in green or whatever. I just personally don't care for it. I don't hate it, but I don't really 100% care for it. But this is a sick board, man. I'm stoked on this, and another reason I chose to buy this board off of their website as opposed to one of the other graphics. Funds from this board, I'm not for sure how much, but some of the profit from these boards right here go to the foundation that Spliff's family has set up since his death. Basically promoting, skateboarding, music, arts, safety, all that stuff. So that's pretty cool, just knowing that I could order this from the shop, support this company, support something more than just a company, being able to support that foundation with my money by buying this. So I'm pretty stoked on it, man. I did do a little bit of digging on this. These are manufactured by PS Sticks. I think that's the name. It's Paul Schmidt's company. They do a lot of different boards. They've been doing a lot of the reissues lately, like the Street Plant reissues and stuff like that. They have done, they do a lot of pressing of, I believe Quasi was one of them, Alien Workshop's one of them. I know 917 at some point was. I don't know if they're gone to Generator now, but these are PS Sticks. If you look underneath the plastic, you probably won't be able to see it on camera, but if you look underneath the plastic, it does say serial number PS71291007. So PS is obviously PS Sticks, Paul Schmidt's company. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and rip the plastic off this because I just want to give a little bit more of an in-depth look at this. That's a sick sticker. I love stickers. Always cool to get a little something in there. So this is a pretty sick board. I like it. Ooh, I like it a lot, man. So I didn't even notice this. It is almost like a, I don't know. It's almost like a glittery black. I doubt my camera is gonna pick that up, but it almost looks like a glitter from where they dipped it before they put it on. It's not really like, specks of glitter, but it does give that kind of glittery illusion when it hits the light. I like that a lot. And then they have printed over it right there. Now, one thing I really liked was, I don't know how well my camera's going to pick this up, but they do have raised print right here where it says Gx1000. I'll try and stand out the light a little bit. But that's pretty sick. I doubt you can see it, but it's pretty sick, man. I'm stoked on this board, dude. This is going to be a sick board to skate. This is the 8.5, 8.5 inch. The wheelbase, I want to say is, 14.25 maybe. I should have looked it up before I started the video. Now, most of the boards I skate, the 917s that I skate, are 14.75 wheelbase. Now, the wheelbase isn't really that big of a deal to me. I do feel a little more comfortable on 14.75 wheelbases, which is the measurement from here to here. I have skated like the Madness boards that have a 15-inch wheelbase, and those things are fucking crazy. They're pretty awesome. But yeah, just first look, this is a very clean graphic. I really like the texture of it. I take back what I said about it being dipped. This is gonna look sick. The nose is pretty steep. The tail is pretty steep. They both got these real square. It looks almost like a shaped board because of how square these tails and noses are. This is a sick board. I am just gonna say right now, just out of the box, I am 100% happy with this. It did take 2 weeks to get here, which is kind of a bummer. But that is also because I ordered it on Thanksgiving Day. So being that Thanksgiving was that day, Black Friday was the next day, and then it was Saturday, Sunday. Being as, it was the weekend, it was a holiday, and then Black Friday being that it was, a pretty high traffic time. I'm sure being that it came from Quasi's workshop, headquarters, whatever you want to call it, that it probably took them a while to get it to me because of that. I'm just going to guess and estimate that if I had ordered this at some other time that wasn't a holiday like that, I probably would have got it in the standard 5 to 8 business days that I normally get when I order boards from companies like this. But overall, man, it came good. There's no damages. It's a real sick graphic. The shape is fucking sick. So just out of the gate, man, I'm going to say I am pleased with this. Yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to set this thing up. I'm going to grip it. I'm going to probably skate it just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. It's cold right now, so I'm really not trying to jump down no shit. I might do a little bit of flat ground. Maybe I'll film it. Maybe I won't. We'll see. And I'm going to give y'all my honest opinion of this board. I'm going to review it. Let you know what I like about it. If there are things I liked about it, let you know what I don't like about it. If there are things I don't like about it. But, yeah, man. Super stoked on this. It was worth the wait. We'll see you. Thank you again, Emmanuel.